Okay, hello. This is my car that I'm selling, and I'm going to pretend that you're standing right next to me, and I'll give you a whole video tour of the car. This is the Mercedes Benz S500. The color is officially called Black Almondine, but to me it looks like kind of a dark maroon. It is a super duper car. I'm the guy that ordered it in the year 2000, and it's got about 55,000 miles on it, and I'm going to show you the whole works. It's a very special car. This is the side. I'm going to do a full walk around, and I've got 2 or 3 little problems on the car, and I'm going to show you those also. Okay, that's kind of a once around. But if you look at this vehicle, I mean, this is still one super sedan. It's called a 5-passenger sedan, 2 in the front, 3 in the back. This car, and in terms of all the options, I'll go over all those with you. Okay, let's now look at the inside. I'll go over here, and again, I'm going to assume that you are standing next to me. The inside of this car is about as clean as you're going to get in a year 2000. This car is detailed once a month. It is super clean. It has been garaged since since it came out of the factory. I see we got a love bug in there. The mats are not in the car right now. There is a set of floor mats. This is the master seat, the driver's seat, passenger. I think the passenger motor went out about 3 years ago. So there's been a new motor put in the passenger seat. It was never used that much, but it's a new motor in it. Dash, navigation, everything works in the car. Okay, here's what the inside door looks like. When I take friends in this car, they think the car is like brand new. There's one small problem with this seat. There's a little compartment here where you're supposed to store stuff. That's fine. This is plastic. I cracked this housing down here, and I have no idea how, but I did. And I haven't fixed it. So that's one of the things that's wrong. Could Mercedes fix it? Obviously. I have no idea how much. This seat has got some kind of a pulse option. I've never used it. It came with the vehicle. I think it is supposed to give you some kind of a massage. What is cool about the seats are ventilated. So when it's hot, cool air comes out, and when it's cold, the seats have warm air that comes out. That's both for the front and the back. Let's now take a look at the rear. The back seat is mint. It has barely been used. And what's a little bit unique about this is, again, on the air handling, it's got the cold and the hot settings. This rear seat moves in different directions. I think that was a, $1,500 option. You'll see that on the option list. And the other thing in the rear of this car, it's got a air conditioning control panel. So for the passenger, you can set your own temperature, both for the left and the right. So that's kind of nice. So the seat moves, and you have your own air system. But again, if you look interior, this is super clean, and again, it's detailed once a month. There's something that goes 1, 2, 3 in here. I honestly don't know what it is. That may be the seat positions. I'm not sure. There are 2 manuals that came with this thing. They're about 150 pages each. I have yet to get through them. Okay, that's the interior. I want to show you the exterior again. Exterior is in super shape, with one exception. I made a turn into my garage once, and I have a little scrape. If you take a look at this area above the rear right tire. And again, if you were here standing next to me, you'd say, well, what did you do here? It's right along here. It's a little white paint. I hit the garage door. I turned the car too tight. So that's the only mistake there. I had an estimate from Mercedes Benz of South Orlando to fix that. It's $1,100 because they have to paint this whole section, and I just passed on that. The tires, I put on 4 new tires. I bought these at Costco. They're 225/60s. I want to say that they're probably, I probably put them on when the car hit about 40,000 miles, so there's about 15,000 miles of use on the tires. You can see the little green tab. That means they're filled with nitrogen. And I think the tires are all in reasonably good shape. I'm not a tire expert, but these look pretty good. These are all 4 were replaced, and they're Michelin's. I believe there's also a full-size spare in the rear. So the only thing that's wrong with this thing is that little plastic. Underneath the front seat, and that little scrape that's in the back right. There has been no major body work on the car. There was one thing. I did valet parking once, and when they brought the car back, someone had punctured a hole in the rear bumper, and the bumper had to be replaced. They polished it up. Mercedes Benz HBL did the repair work. Okay, that's the whole car. I'm trying to think, if you were standing here, what else would you want to know? All the options work. Navigation system works. I think the latest map update I have is from the year 2005, something like that. The CD changer is in the rear. It's in the trunk compartment. And that's about all I can tell you. The car runs like a deer. On the freeway, when you hit the accelerator, this thing just explodes. It's an extraordinary car. The S-Class. I was at the dealer about a month ago, and there's a new S-Class coming out that's starting at $125,000. That's what they told me at the Orlando dealership. This car still runs very, very well. So if this is something you can use, I think it's a great value, and it's a super duper car. Again, I'm the original owner. It's only been one owner. It's been garaged since it was built, and that's the whole story. And if you were here in person, you would have noticed the one little scrape in the back, and you would notice that the little plastic thing underneath the driver's seat needs repair. Okay, my friend, good luck. I hope this fits your bill. Okay, over and out.